skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll... We're at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Let's it fly. A strike downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
You know, I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run. I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on second and inches. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Awesome. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know, get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush fake on the draw play here.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
See ya, baby.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That's reeled in. It's wrong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. They want to throw it. He unleashes a long one. Snags it down the right side.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Look there.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires it incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw, it's Aller. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Damn.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Aller. Pressure coming. Looking for a huge play. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
And I love it when quarterbacks attack the whole field. Nice job using the sideline. When you attack the middle of the field, those safeties very much get involved. So do the linebackers. You get a lot of one-on-one matchups towards the outside. Nice job throwing it towards the sideline, and the receiver making the big play down the field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting a tackle for once.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Execution by this offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Snagged in the middle, it's Bernard. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Yeah.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just
that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up.
The Sneak scores it.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to take off. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Aller. He fires one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab, it's Cuevas. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
To the air, it's Simpson. He's going for it all. And they can hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. to throw on first down. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play call.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Bates to grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Simpson. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Headed for it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And you definitely want to make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. And I like how the defense does it here. Gets him moving outside the pocket. But I also like the play by the QB. It's second down, man. Throw the ball away. Live to fight another down. You're still in a good position to get points.
Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the ground with the back. Newby stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gaining there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for us, but on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting in the box and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bernard. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bama! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's looking deep. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can come off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Lost to fire on second down. Steps away. Touchdown tie. And they add 6.
Oh, dang it.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will kick it away first. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Marshall. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. At the 40. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Unleashes one. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
There he goes. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to bully their way in. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Pass to 50. He's inside the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Turning it on! They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Intercept! Oh, what a play! Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening, to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Got a little space. Fights off the defender. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Dances away. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, going to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's McCulley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making it work.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just run positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lane.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside, you see him moving outside, you see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's the 20. He's got space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
And I missed it.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work as they get ready to start this third quarter. Think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Makes the grab, it's Strachan. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strachan. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a hit. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Caught close to the marker, it's Lemon. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down. Throws to the wideout.
told you.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
No, he's gonna give me that.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Down the little space, and he's got forward to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to the toss. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And the Wolverines are rolling down the field.
Yes, baby.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. They use a side.
Oh, Lord.
Get him out of bounds right at the middle.
Oh, God, Montiel almost
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we head to the
He can take it
break,
back.
it is USC holding the lead. And
This
sitting
almost
in a
the
good
fourth
spot as
break.
we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
With the catch, it's Jordan.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They make the job, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. A quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through the tackle.
These little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big.
The offense pops up.
Oh my!
I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line. That throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. To the air, it's Mayava.
Big chance,
And
nigga.
that one is picked off in the end zone. Past the 40, the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Broke my head.
Defense still has 3 timeouts. Let's see if they force the issue and make this quarterback try to kneel down again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Backed up now, here's second and long. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, they get the touchdown
they just couldn't get the ball and drop.
And with the extra
Wait,
point,
no.
it's a 21-10 game.
No.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion.
That's my fault, baby.
A
That's
huge play, and they get it all the way to
That
the
should be the
45-yard
third one.
line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
Unleashes one
That's
deep.
the wrong person to try.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's
He
the
goes
wrong
down
person to
for
try.
a short return, but what a play to get the football.
Damn, Jay. Fuck on my headphones. Ugh, that